Hey guys, welcome to the FIFA 21 Icon Moments Marcel Desailly player review. So for this review, I used Desailly as my right centre back in the 4-2-2 formation alongside Rafael Varane, and I used him with both the Shadow as well as the Engine Chem style. So let's see how this Icon Moments Desailly card played for me in Division 1 Rivals gameplay. So let's cover Desailly's pace, and he has a combination of 85 sprint speed with 84 acceleration, and when you further boost it with the Shadow Chem style, it takes it all the way up to 95 sprint speed with 94 acceleration. He feels absolutely rapid for a centre back in game, and he could catch up to all on-rushing attackers, and even when the attacker had the lead over him in a straight line race, he could catch up to them and swipe the ball clean. So overall, his pace from the centre back position was a huge pro. So let's cover Desailly's defending, and it was mind-blowing. He was so good, and after using him for about 6 games, I can tell you that he is one of the top 5 centre-backs in this game, and I can't highly recommend him enough. Now when you further boost his stats with the Shadow Chem style, it gives him a combination of 99 interceptions, 99 defensive awareness, 99 stand and 99 slide tackling, which literally means that his stats are maxed out, and to be completely honest, he plays exactly to those stats in game, because at times on the right hand side he was simply unpassable. Now Desailly has a tall and slender frame in game, similar to the likes of a footbote Tomori, and using that tall and slender frame, his AI makes so many auto blocks and interceptions that I could literally see my opponents get frustrated and try to attack from the left side of the pitch simply because Desailly was positioned on the right side and he was unpassable at times. Desailly's tackling was clean. His physicality was very impressive because he has some phenomenal physical attributes across the board, and his positioning was just sublime because he has the perfect work rates, which is the medium high, and he was just positioned beautifully, commanding my backline, and overall defensively I was just blown away by how good this card was. Now physicality wise, Desailly is an absolute monster. He has 94 strength, and as you can imagine, he can body any player off effortlessly and is a real physical presence in the backline. He has 95 aggression, and you can really use Desailly's speed and that aggression stat to just press opponents like a mad dog and just dispossess them using his insane tackling attributes. So his aggression was a huge pro. He also has 86 stamina, and with those medium high work rates, that 86 stamina will last you 120 minutes, not even 90, effortlessly, because he isn't going anywhere and isn't moving from his centre back position. And he also has 89 jumping with 93 heading accuracy, and from corners he could be used as a lethal weapon when you put the ball onto his head because of the 93 heading accuracy. So overall, physicality wise, this card is one of the best cards that I've used all year because he was an absolute monster. Now let's talk about Desailly's dribbling and how responsive he felt even in slightly delayed gameplay. I'm going to be very frank with you. The first game I tried Desailly, I struggled to jockey with him the way I regularly do because I regularly just bring out my defenders to press the opponents, and I really didn't enjoy using him for the first game. So in game number 3, I switched him from the Shadow to the Engine Chem style, and after I used him with the Engine Chem style, this Desailly card became the monster for me that I envisioned him to be. The Engine Chem style is so necessary for this card because it boosts his agility by 5, balance by 10 and dribbling by 10, and it made Desailly much better in responsiveness and to jockey with, and he was just phenomenal for me after that Engine Chem style switch. Now you do not need to use the Shadow Chem style in my opinion to give him a plus 10 pace boost, because the Engine Chem style gives him a plus 5, which takes his pace to 90. Now with his medium high work rates, 90 pace from such a deep position on the pitch is more than enough to catch up to any single attacker in the game and dispossess them. You do not need 95 pace from such a deep position, so the Engine Chem style more than suffices for the pace boost. You do not even need to touch his defending stats as they are because they're already in the 90s. His defending without the Shadow Chem style boost was also exceptional. So if you have a much more responsive Desailly with the current defensive and physical stats, this card is just unreal, and the Engine Chem style unleashed his true potential for me in division rivals. And when I used him with the Engine Chem style, this card was literally unpassable when I learned how to use him correctly. Now Desailly's passing was nothing too great, it was pretty bang average, so I would recommend just keeping the passing short with him, and overall if you keep it short, his passing shouldn't be of any concern to you. So overall, after using this Desailly card for 7 games in Division 1 Rivals gameplay, he just grew on me and he quickly became one of my favorite centre backs that I've used all year because he was so good. Now 1.6 million coins is a tad steep for this card because of the upcoming TOTS promo, and with the TOTS promo you're gonna get a plethora of meta, very juiced centre backs who are gonna compare equally and probably surpass Desailly in defensive stats and pace, etc. So I would hold off on buying this card yet. But honestly, 1.6 million coins for this card, and trust me, he is an endgame card and is one of the top 5 centre backs that I've used all year, isn't a bad price considering he's an icon with a great nation and he links together your whole backline. So overall, I was just blown away with this card, and if you're a Desailly fan in real life, get this card because defensively you can't go wrong because he is literally a brick wall in front of your goal. So I'm going to rate this Icon Moments Marcel Desailly card a 9.4 on 10. He is in my opinion a top 5 centre back in this game currently, and I'm going to give him a value for coins of a 7. 1.6 million coins is a tad steep. He is going to crash in the future, trust me, and if you can get this card for close to $1 million, just get him, slot him in your backline and watch your opponents get super frustrated trying to attack you because this guy is an absolute unit defensively. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and if you did, please drop a sub on the channel and a like on the video. It would mean the world to me, and have a great day ahead guys.